Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first issue of IWF Talking About Stuff. I am J-Bird Joey Wright.
I'm not. I'm Lee Kyle, the wrestler.
Here, from now until the future, we're going to be discussing all of the latest goings on in IWF. In the ring, maybe sometimes out the ring.
Yeah, maybe sometimes. So Joey, everybody knows I think you're a knob, right?
Well, I think that's, a matter of opinion.
No, technically you are officially a knob.
Well,
but I've agreed to this show, even though I suspect you think I'm going to punch you in the face later on. There's a reason I will reveal at the end why I'm not allowed to punch you in the face and why I've agreed to it. We'll get onto that later.
I'll trust you on it, Lee.
We'll also talk about later the IWF in conjunction with Ring of Faith at Northumbria University in Newcastle, March the 23rd. We'll get to that later. First, let's have a bit of a crack on about what's happened over the last month or so.
Well, we've got a new champion. It's Jed Masters.
Bad boy Jed Masters. I mean, Jed Masters started with the first show IWF, now he's all the way up to champion. Now, I've got to think, who can beat Jed Masters?
I'm also thinking the same thing. I mean, I've been in the ring with him a couple of times and that guy has some experience. And I'm going to honestly say the guy does deserve the title.
Proper knacks. I mean, he's just beaten Youngster. Surely Youngster's going to want a challenge for the title.
I think he will,
He's going to want a rematch.
He's not just going to back down. He's not the guy who just backs down from a fight. The guy's going to be on his tail.
And then there's the likes of his friend Sean Avery, who knows about that. There's Nick Damocles, 6'4". He's always a threat.
There's a lot of great contenders for that title.
Yeah, you would certainly be putting my names into the ring for that.
I would go for it if I was given the chance, but it takes a lot to get a chance at the IWF Championship.
I can really see a long, long reign for the bad boy.
A very rare occurrence. I mean, Jed Masters wins the IWF title, but he also lost his tag team titles early in the event. I mean, that doesn't happen too often.
Deeply unusual, both a good night, but not all Jed Masters would have hoped for. He'd hoped to have been the first ever IWF double champion.
I mean, IWF has been lacking in tag teams. People have been breaking up, splitting off over the past year. But we've got so many up-and-coming tag team titles, and obviously at the top is Flower Child and Adam Christ,
the new champions. The new champions, the team with no name. Certainly nobody expected them to beat Jed Masters, but with Sean Avery not being in his corner, it ended up a handicap match.
I mean, you got to say, Flower Child, Adam Christ. I mean, Flower Child's got so much power. I mean, he was formerly known as the most powerful member of the former Junior Academy. The guy's got a lot going for him. And Adam Christ has been really showing his skills in the last year. I mean, he did just win Most Improved Wrestler.
Well, I was surprised how good Adam Christ was. I fought him before when he was known as Boogie Nights, and it wasn't difficult. But in this new incarnation, he's managing to meld together two styles. He's a great brawler and a great high flyer, which I never saw. This team could be tag team champions for quite some time.
Certainly could.
I mean, surely Sean and Jed may want another shot at the belts, but I think Sean's going to be busy with his brother Youngster for the current time.
Yeah, Youngster Avery seems to be really hot on his heels right now. He seems to be gunning for that IWF championship.
Well, most people think that Sean and Jed only lost the belts because of the interference of Youngster, and I have to agree with that one.
I mean, Sean Avery, Youngster Avery, they're all brothers, and obviously I've got a lot of experience of fighting a family member, and I'm got to be honest, you've got to be a right prat to want to kick in your brother, but hey, I haven't got a problem with that. I'm guessing Youngster has.
Oh, you're rabbiting on about Jordan again. You're still adamant that you're the better man despite all the proof to the contrary?
Well, I don't think I really have got much to prove anymore. I mean, I've kicked him in so many times, and somehow, I'm not. I mean, Jordan Wright, okay, took on Billy Morrison at the last IWF show, and Billy Morrison was so close to win that match. I mean, no, come on, the guy has World of Sport, experience, so he's used to wrestling in rounds. That was his match, but somehow Jordan Wright.
It's his match, he didn't win it. Basically, Billy Morrison's got loser going right through him like a stick of rock.
Look, let's face it, okay, Billy Morrison has so much, hasn't been found his talent. He's got so much talent in this World of Sport, and he was wrestling in rounds, and somehow Jordan Wright managed to get the better of him. Even when I played the Rocky theme in the last round to get him hyped up, he still didn't manage it.
He was such a dom. No wonder he'll never kiss a lass.
I've kissed loads of lasses.
Never kissed a lass. So anyway, me and you. Last show we had to pick each other's opponent match because you bottled out a straight one-on-one match with us. Rumour has it. Well, not rumour has it. Definitely fact.
Lee, let's face it, okay? I beat your opponent, you didn't beat mine. Charles MC, Paulie C, he's got nothing. The guy hasn't even paid his dues. We just had a gym show earlier in the week, okay? And what happened? I beat another junior, alright? You can't just keep on bringing out these new trainees against me. You should have picked a better opponent. And I picked bad Leroy Brown. You didn't see it coming, Lee.
Well, I heard rumours about him coming in for some time. I didn't know anything about him. I knew he was a big guy. Really, that's all I possibly knew. I wasn't prepared for him. Honestly, I thought I'd beat him easily. I seen him coming out. He's a really big man, but I've beaten bigger men before. And I thought, if I use my experience, he hasn't really got much of a chance. In the end, I hit him with a couple of lariats, and normally I've often found that one lariat's enough to pin somebody. I've beaten the likes of Paulie C himself with one lariat. This man had hit 2, and he was still on his feet.
Well, you see, Lee, what you didn't get, okay? Bad Leroy Brown, okay? I knew this guy has so much power, okay? He is a big guy, alright? And I knew he could take you out. I caught you when you least expected. Just because you've been here for, what, 6, 7 years, alright? Just because you've been here that long doesn't mean that you can take out the new up-and-coming guys.
That said, though, that said, I did just have him beat. I'm fairly confident that I would have had the 1, 2, 3 until I walked over to you on the ring apron and sprayed deodorant in my eyes. So don't pretend it's a clean victory.
Oh.
You know and I know that.
So what are you saying? What are you saying? You're saying that when the ref doesn't see it, it's still cheating? Of course it's not. The ref sees nothing. It's not cheating. Ref didn't call me on it. You lost the match. Look in the record books. Bad Leroy Brown beat Lee Kyle.
I haven't got record books. Shut. So now, Joey, Jaybird, human excuse, right? You gonk. You died. Hope you get run over by a bus.
Oh, lovely.
Nevertheless, March 23rd, Ring of Faith, in conjunction with IWF. Talk about that for a bit.
Alright. I'm on the Ring of Faith committee, okay? And we're back from the Youth Opportunity Fund and lovely Maureen Wallace. We'll have a
Maureen Wallace is pretty nice.
Lovely woman, lovely woman. Oh. Right. March 23rd. We got a grant to bring in Road Dogg, D'Lo Brown, Spike Dudley. This is going to be the biggest show to hit the Northeast.
Road Dogg?
Road Dogg.
Could he be Johnny Quango?
Yeah.
Whoa!
March 23rd, you better be there. Northumbria University Students Union, it's going to be huge. 3 top American names. And Joey Wright's going to be there.
Joey Wright is going to be there?
He is going to be there.
Do you know how I know that?
How do you know that?
Do you know why I haven't punched your face in?
Why is that?
Because I was made to agree, if I do this video without punching your face in, which I pretty much believe I've almost done, then, March 23rd, our feud taken to the next level. You have to fight as one-on-one. You're not backing out. Bad Leroy Brown's not doing your dirty work. That dirty little slag Lex isn't doing your dirty work. That Tommy Pickles impression of Philly Morrison's not doing your dirty work. Instead, Lee Kyle, human excuse, lose that way to dress.